so frustrated right now. Eddie Hearn on, we got that new blend. Eddie. What up, Fight World? Hey, Pops, brush my hair. I'm on that Broner shit. Look at that shadow taper. Look, we hit him with that shadow taper. Look, I look like I'm on the side of the do-rag thing, huh? Look, hold on. Look, I'm on the, put me on the side of the do-rag button. Hold on. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Look at that. This shit just bled in. Yeah, hold on. It's hard to get the angles on this fucking camera. Hold on. Yeah, okay. That's how I pull up on your bitch. Just, I'll be at the club. Yeah, okay. Hey, you know I got my own YouTube channel, don't you? I got my own thing. I make my own money. Yeah, I cover fights. I cover boxing. This is how I be at the club posting. Like, what's wrong with ego? That's how I be on your bed. See, that's what happens when you're your own boss. I'll be at the club like, man, call me Ego Brigante, man. Young Carlito. I'm Young Carlito out here, bro. They call me Ego Brigante. Okay, I'm reloaded. You gotta think you big time. Here gonna be. Hey, yo. Ego Brigante, man. Let's get in. Hold on. You ever know somebody who, Ego, I dead ass love your channel. Shout out to you. Man, I ain't no fucking Drake. Shout out to the OVO. I told her. I ain't no Drake, motherfucker. I fuck with the channel hard, man. We the gang. Shout out to y'all. Smash the fucking like button. I'm so frustrated. Watch out for the Benny Blanco. Shout out to Mac Dre, man. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. You know, rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bait. Okay. You know, we feeling good, feeling great. Hold on. I need my serum. I'm gonna start getting sponsors. They see the beard. They see the beard, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. They're gonna start sponsoring. I need some man, we need some sunglass sponsors. Oh, yeah. We gonna warm the mic up. Hold on. Young Ego Brigante, man. I don't smoke. I don't do meth and all that shit y'all be doing. Y'all be picking scabs and shit. Thinking bugs is on you. Nah, I don't do none of that. I drink. Social drinker. I ain't no fucking, leaving Las Vegas type of drunk. But I'm a big dude size-wise, so, I can drink a cool amount. Oh, they say I missed the spot. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get a little bit more. Hold on. Let me get a little bit more for the haters, man. They be sizing me up, so we gotta be camera ready for the haters. The haters be analyzing me more than chicks and shit. Weirdos. Oh fuck yeah. Oh fuck Ego. I hate his fucking channel. Oh fuck yeah, dude. Let's show this motherfucker. These motherfuckers be weirdos, bro. Oh, fuck yeah. I fucking hate Boxingego. He don't know shit. But I'm gonna come back every day. Take off your glasses, show us your eye. Fuck it.
I use Grammarly.
Hey, bro, hold on.
Type on my computer.
What the fuck is this? Hold on. Let go. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at, where you at, where you from. Let's get it. Gang. Hey, where you at, where you from? Tell me where you at, where you at, where you from. LA is about to go down, Wilder Fury. 3, 2, 1. We got Queens, NY in the building. LBC, Texas. That's that 956 shit. Linwood. Washington, Hercules, H-Town, you know they get down. I hold a crown, something like a pound. Let's get it. Moreno Valley, California, 408, yeah. The Fifth Ward, we on that J Prince shit. Shout out to J Prince, real OG, 71 Tree, gang, ATL, Chicago, Garfield Park. Shout out to the Shy, man. Home of Adrian Granados, he got a big fight with Danny Garcia, Swift Garcia. We swift like Danny. Swift like panties, get your, hold on, I said swift like Danny, get your bitch panties. This is DJ Easy. Shout out to Brooklyn. Fruit City, Texas. 409, Los Angeles, where you at? I'ma see y'all soon, LA. You know, and I don't bang, so don't be trying to throw up sets on me and shit, you know. I'm still a California kid, you know, show the kids some love. Shout out to Philly, Jackson, Florida, New Zealand. Shout out to Sydney, Dallas, Texas. Man down. He said Al was fake. Man down. Pittsburgh, Louisiana. I ain't gonna say it no more. Louisiana, you heard me? D-Town 224-214. Let's get it. We got the livest. Hey, shout out to Minnesota. We about to purify in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Rest in peace to Prince. We a Viking. I'm like a Viking when I'm writing. I stay striking. I stay striking like lightning. I'm like a Viking and I can. Let me stop, bro. Shout out to Boston. I'm so flooded. Hey, Deontay Wilder got me juiced, man. I don't know how long we gonna go, but this boy, this boy Wilder is, I don't know. Kind of worried for your man Fury. I like Fury. Hey. Wilder said, 400 years. You know what it is. He said, till this day. Wilder said, till this day. That man, he looked serious. He looked for real. Here, I'm going to show you. This how real. Hey, we going to get it from the Bay. Hey, we going to get it from the Bay. From the Bay to L.A. Hey, we going to, hold on. I'm going to show y'all. This how real Deontay Wilder was sounding. Yeah. Wilder versus Fury. Showtime pay-per-view. Hey. Do you ever dream? Now hey, this is hey, shout out to Angel Morales. Angel be knowing the hits. Deontay Wilder, he's so for real. Bars. I said he's so for real. He's so for real. Oh my God. Do you ever knock him out? Hey. I like how they dance. Yeah, they used to dance in the 90s and shit. Let's get it. Ever. We so for real out here. Oh, they got hits on here. Bro, stop. They keep throwing these commercials on, bro. They messing up my groove. What the fuck is this? We about to watch a fight. It's on Showtime pay-per-view, baby. What time's that? Come on. Tell me what to do. I'm so juiced. 400 years of oppression. We want that 40 acres of the mule. We want it back. Let's get it. They taking me back with these jams. Now, okay, let's talk about it. What you know about, man, Blackstreet? I know Blackstreet. Dave Hollister. See, come on, bro. Don't test me now. I know my music. Don't test me. Yeah. I like it. Hey, play on, play on. You know this was supposed to be a beat for Tupac or for Death Row? See, ego fun facts. Yo, Dre dropped the beat. Doom, 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 doom. It's going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got that too. Bump like acne, no doubt. I put it down, never slept. Hell yeah. Get down. Let's get it. All right, we warmed up. Teddy Riley's a classic. He had that New Jack Swing movement, New Jack City soundtrack. See, y'all youngest don't know about good music. Someone said light skin. Nah, I just like good music, Hey, I hate Marquise Pope. Oh my gosh. He did not say, he said, y'all really be taking me back with this good music. He said, y'all remember Aaron Hall? I remember Aaron Hall, Guy and shit. And I was like, that was like before my time a little bit, but I still know good music. That man, Aaron Hall. I miss you. I'm talking to you, man. I used to get Aaron Hall. I used to think Aaron Hall was R. Kelly. Like, you know how some people, like, when you're a kid, you dumb as shit, and your brain's not fully developed. So I really thought Aaron Hall was R. Kelly. Like, I couldn't tell them, they was both talking nasty shit, bald, black, with glasses. I thought that was the same motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a kid and it was like a babysitter, then, I would have gotten the molester van, because thought they were the same person. I really thought Aaron Hall, I didn't learn until I was like 22, I didn't even know there was different people. Oh, shit. No, I'm just playing. But I really thought they were the same person. I miss you. R. Kelly. Give me some of that, honey. I got to have it, honey. Another person that, when I was a kid, I really thought was the same was Gary Busey and Nick Nolte. Like deranged white dudes with fucked up hair, always angry and shit. Raspy ass voice. I thought they was the same person. I was like, oh shit. I thought Gary Busey was in 48 Hours and shit. I was like, yeah, Nick Nolte did his thing in Point Break. This shit wasn't even him. Anyway, let's get it. I'm so frustrated. I told you Wilder, he's in his zone right now. That motherfucker would be making up. Wilder's in his zone when he start making up more words and using them words. That I like that. Them South dudes got that swag. Like T.I. be doing that, using them words and shit. T.I. was, you remember the beef DVDs? Beef? T.I. was trying to sound hella articulate. See, I'm smart. I got a good vocabulary, I would say. T.I. was using hella word, trying to, like, it's a street DVD back in the day, Beef, where they're talking about famous hip-hop beefs and how they started and, showing clips and shit. And T.I. is talking about why he's beefing with Lil Flip, and he was trying to say he had gold ones in, he could barely talk with a toothpick. He was like, I felt it was mighty hoish of him to have the dexterity to even come at me. Like, why is T.I. talking? T.I. was tripping. Hold on. Y'all lucky. Hold on. I gotta get in character. Hold on. I gotta get in character. Where'd my head go? And Tip, he used to do his hat like, motherfucker, if you don't fix your hat. You see, Lil Flip, I felt it was mighty hoish of him. He, at his show, he put up a poster Like, why is your hat finna fall off? That motherfucker. Hey. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, what it is, pimp? Like, why is your shit? Like, who the fuck just wear their hat like that? Tip was tripping back in the day. Hey, I'm the rubber band man. Like, them South dudes be tripping. I'm gonna do my shit like this. Hey, what's the... This how he was doing the beefing. Hey, sat. Hey, what's happening, jail? Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, what it is, pimp? Hey, sat. Hey, sat. ATL, shawty. Hey, sat. Hey, you got this fucked up hand that you was doing? Hey, ASAP. You fuck around with me, you will get it ASAP. Hey, I miss them 2000s. Hey, 2000s was cracking. Hey, I'm the boss of the land. I don't give a fuck. Man, I'm riding with the man. The feds coming to... It's like, this motherfucker had his shit glued. Motherfucker went to Michael's craft store, Hobby Lobby and shit, and got some industrial strength glue, because his shit did not fall off. Hey, Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, what it is, pimp? But anyway, go watch that beef DVD. He said, I felt it was mighty hoish of him to have the circumference and dexterity. You see, he made a poster of me at his show. He said, I was the king of the South. Hey. He was tripping using the big words. Now, my philosophy is possibly, hey. I need a time machine. I need to go back. Fuck this new music, bro. Ugh, they got classics. Hey, they wildin' with these. He said, now that poster he had, that's funny, but that's fake. That's make-believe. Hey. You might see me in the streets, but you don't know me. Hey, what it is, jail? I'm so frustrated, concentrated, and degraded. Hey, them South dudes be making up their words. I'm constipated and degraded as I demonstrated hard work, dedication. I'm about to take a vacation for your information. Hey, like, what the fuck are you even talking about? You know, the perpendicular vehicular homicide. Like, what motherfuckers just saying words and shit. But anyway, why? I say, hey, what's up, Jill? Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, what it is, pimp? Bro, it's too hot to be doing all this. But anyway, Wilder be... I'm probably gonna get knocked out when I see him. But I could tell Wilder's serious because he's just in his element, in his own, letting the southernness out. He said something to the effect of, like, he's so south with it. Wilder's so south with it that you know what the fuck he means, but he'll say it slightly wrong, and he'll kind of have you feeling like you've been saying it wrong the whole time. Does that make sense? Like, Wilder would be like, I'm trying to think of what he said particularly. Like, just like how they did on Friday. You know how Chris Tucker's like, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. And he said, fool, that's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Yeah, she blacker than the motherfucker too. Like, he'll say like little proverbs instead, but he'll say it like slightly off. He'd be like, what goes around stays around. I'm like, what goes around stays? What comes up is going down. I'm like, damn, it said what goes around stays around. Is that how he said it? Man, I'm trying to think of what he said. It was so funny on this. And he keep talking about the manifestation. Hey, Fury might get knocked out because he done said manifestation 100 times. So if you a heavyweight with that type of power and you talking about some manifestation, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm Fury. I'm a little bit worried, Fury. I'm just gonna be real. I'm worried, Fury. I'm worried, dog. Cause he keep talking about when a motherfucker laugh and didn't say anything funny. You gotta watch that type of motherfucker. You be like, my people have suffered for 400 years. Like, why'd you insert the laugh right there? Like, why'd you just interject that? Like, he's just in the zone. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't. Okay, y'all gonna see. Shout out to Dale McCree. He just gave me a $10 super chat. He said, I grew up near Wilder in the deep south. He said, we draw strength, ancestors, when need be, have to be from there to understand. Trust me, it's real. I see. He drawing strength from somewhere. Because he be having dudes like, they don't look right when they fall and shit. Like, that's not, and the thing is, we live in such an immature society where motherfuckers is like acting like this is like some Bloods and Crips shit over boxing, to the point where, if you say something, make a couple jokes, then you're fucking slobbing on Wilder's not, just goofy shit, But I'm just telling you, from what I've seen from a boxing standpoint, I think Wilder's right is the most powerful punch in boxing. Like Golovkin don't have people like out. Like, who's the last person Golovkin really just knocked out? Even Vanes Martirosyan, his eyes were open, and he was off a 2-year lay. I mean, don't get it twisted. Golovkin will fuck you up. He will hurt you. But there's levels and different severities. Like Julian Jackson, Foreman, like they got levels. Wilder, there's levels to the punching power. I really don't. Like, I genuinely am worried about how the fighter's doing when they fight Wilder. Because Wilder, I'm so frustrated. And then he'll connect, and then they hit the ground, and this is all you see. Like, this is the punch. Then they hit that canvas. Take that. Take that. This is the remix. List all glittery. I said my wrist all glittery. Wrist all glittery. Hey. Like, you're not supposed to hit the ground doing all that. Take that. Like, why you on the ground doing all I'm going to hell, but hey, it is what it is. I said it is what it is. They don't be falling right. Remember when Denzel got sprayed on training day and he was the rushes. Oh my God, the rushes lit Denzel up. You think you could do it? Yep. He was. Them rushes got to this. Them Wilder opponent. I don't like how they. You get smacked silly, and I was already your fish and spaghetti. Creep with your people. Not guilty. Said I hit you. Let's get it. Make moves, mayor. Coming around and I'm a blazer. I'm the bad boy flavor. Light blue gators. Not guilty. Take that. Yeah, that shit ain't looking right. That Sergey Likowicz. Hold on. Damn, that Diddy shit. This shit takes a little bit of energy. Motherfuckers out of shape and shit. This shit, I'm hot as fuck. Yeah, anyway, Wilder looks serious. The way he went in on the reporter, he said, you know, that motherfucker took his glass. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. He just took his glasses off. No, he was, when he took, well, okay, first of all, listen, I break shit down. When not only was he was like, all y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. He was like going crazy. Then he took his glasses off. He said, you know what I'm talking about. I dare you to say, like, like how you gonna dare a reporter? Hey, this dude don't got no chill, bro. Someone said lips quivering. Bro, he was zoned out. He blacked out. That wasn't Wilder, so I can't blame him. That was some Bronze Bomber shit. He said, to this day. Oh, shit, this motherfucker. You know when your butthole pucker, when you get lightweight scared? Like, oh, to this day. My asshole been like, you know, for, not like, you know, pause, of course, but y'all know what I'm talking about. When something happened, like pop out, you know, that Craig Mack that bust around, your butthole pucker, just, oh shit. Like that was a close call. Like that's what happened. Like if he was snapping on me, you know what I'm saying, Spazzin like me. Cause like real talk, what are you gonna do? You know, I'm a pretty big dude, but I'm not trying to, he's fighting professional fighters, knocking them fuck out. Like I'm really, I know punk bitch, but I'm not really, what am I finna do? Come on, put him up. Do you feel me? Like what the fuck is a hunchback of the, you know, Notre Dame mask? I once went 10 rounds with John L. Sullivan. Like what the fuck am I? You know, I mean, I'm gonna try to hold my own at all. You know, if it really come down, but I'm just saying, your butthole gonna pucker. That's all there is to it. Your butthole will pucker. You see, this I keep it real. I keep it real. You can be tough as you want, you know, say, oh, I would bust Wilder up. But, you know, everyone be like windmill and all that. All right, good luck. Like, I'm not trying to really fight, dude, like that. You know, the dude, because the dudes that really try to, like, I ain't going out like that, you know. And then you go up against a professional fighter, heavyweight, and this is you. That's that's for me. That's how you. Oh my God, that's gonna be y'all trying to be on some Charlie Zealand off and shit. You're windmill Wilder. All right, stand in front of that shit then. Yeah, it's windmill. You gonna get chopped in half. You know, keep thinking this is a movie. Creed 2 and shit. Michael B. Jordan and Roy Jones. Okay. Go fight Wilder then. He's like, to this day. Oh, hell no. You done said till this day twice. Now I got to get you. Come on, Wilder. Bring your ass. You know, and then Wilder throw one punch. You finna just be there. I'm good, man. Anyway, Wilder, he just seemed like he's on a mission. I like to see that from fighters. I like to see that. I like to see he's focused. Camp, the fight week always, like, you know, look at Canelo, Aikos, barn ready, right? Canelo versus Golovkin. All that 8 to 10 weeks, they didn't see, you know, they weren't really live in front of each other. What did Canelo do in the last fight? Well, as soon as he got off the scale, that motherfucker walked up to him and put his head on, leaning his head on Triple G and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this fight week, it's about to go. I'm so frustrated it's about to go down. You know, motherfuckers making videos and leaving comments talking about ticket sales. I will be there, so I'll let you know if it's bracken or not. Like, you notice that's the funny thing. Motherfuckers that be hating, they don't be at the spot. They are not going. They don't know any of these fighters. You know, like, I'm cool, man. I feel like my work speak for itself. I'm certified in this game, you know. So let the mother boys earn them stripes like I did. David, how much you get paid to go there, Ego? Why would I tell you that? Like, who are you, bro? You the feds, bro. Don't be asking me no. How much you make? How much you get back on your taxes? How many girls rejected you? How much you get paid? You tell me how much you make an hour. Show me your W-2s. Nah, bro. That's weird. Like, just don't get this YouTube shit twisted. Yeah, that dude asking personal shit. When's the last time you had sex? Like, what are you talking about, bro? I don't pay for no ticket. To this day, I don't pay. What the fuck you talking about? I make 56 G's a year. Okay, what's that? What that supposed to mean? What you do? What do you do for a living? Let's look at you as a teacher. Them kids bad as fuck. They hitting you in the head with airplanes and paper airplanes and shit. Not doing their homework. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He trying to get me on some Takashi shit, bro. You sound like an informant, bro. How much you make? How's you getting in there? Where's the dope? What you done did with the dope? Like, what are you talking about, bro? You a rat, bro. You a mole. No, for real, you really a rat. Yeah, okay. What you done with Day and Roach? Where the dope at? Bro, I don't give a fuck if you curious. Who the fuck are you? I don't know you. You asking questions. I don't tell my mama all my business. What am I tell you for? David. Why am I gonna tell David? Hardcore rapper, but he's David. Bro, I don't know you. Don't be asking no grown ass man questions like that. Keep it up. Get blocked. 400 years, bro. You'll get blocked just off of the strength of that. To this day. Bro, I just told you I don't pay for a ticket. What? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I am media. I don't pay for a ticket. If you want to know ticket prices, go to Ticketmaster.com, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Why are you asking me for ticket? Like, give me some of them scalp ticket. You a rat, bro. You trying to... Hey, block this motherfucker. Man, just seeing your responses is frustrating. I'm so frustrated. Block David. He an informant. You a rat, bro. I could sniff it. I ain't smell a rat. Get him out of my chat. Motherfucker, like, cool, bro. Like, don't ask me no stupid shit. Yeah, he gotta go, man. See these rat ass questions these vermin be asking me? I'm sick of this vermin, man. I'm about to call the Orkin, man. Keep fucking around. Yeah, bro. How much for tickets? Where's the dope at? When's the next drop? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Man down 2019. Like, what are you doing? You wearing a wire, bro. Get the fuck up out of here. The black channels. Over. The black channels. I said the black channel. Like, what? What you doing? What's in your shirt? Wait, what's your shirt? You rip it off. This motherfucker wearing a wire and shit. Talking about the black channel. The black channels. He's on to me. The black channels. I repeat. The black channels. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Throw you. We be on. This ain't Death Row Records. We about to throw you off a balcony, though. Man, I'm sick of these dudes. The black channel. Why do black people like barbershops? There's more to life than getting haircuts. Why not go on a nice hike? You be asking stupid shit, bro. Don't ask me no stupid shit. Don't ask me no stupid shit. Smash the like button, man. I'm sick of these dudes. How many cups of water you drink a day? I'm curious, bro. Hey, bro, are you a pediatrician, bro? Like, where are these like, what is this coming from? You be like, what consistency is your stool, ego? Like, what? These motherfuckers want to know my stool, like the consistency. I'm just saying, is it hard stool or is it liquid shit? Hershey squirt. Like, y'all weird, bro. Y'all be asking grown men, like, I know I'm like funny and joke and shit, but y'all be asking like intrusive ass questions. What's your dick size? Like, bro, well, this is not the and trust me, I know pediatricians and pediatrics, that's for kids. I'm smart, motherfucker. I'm just being funny. I know, oh, you're not a kid. Why'd you say pediatrician? Motherfucker, I almost said gynecologist. Because some of y'all act. Never mind. Let me not stay. Let me stop. Yeah, man. They be asking me weird shit. When was the last time you got some goosebumps? You know, R.L. Stein, some goosebumps. Like, what the fuck what does this have to do? Anyway, let me get back to it because they gonna do this all day. Chocolate chip or oatmeal? What, you gonna bake me some cookies, motherfucker? Fucking Miss Fields out this motherfucker. Chocolate chip and oatmeal, man. What? These motherfuckers want to date me. This is weird, bro. I know I got my hair wavy, but shit, these dudes be weird. Yeah. Y'all being facetious, but it's funny. There's some of these comments is funny. Anyway, man. Wilder look focused. Oh, let's talk about hold on. I got Wilder around 10, says Omar. It should be a good fight, bro. You know, Tyson Fury, I'll be impressed if he wins because I think he's talented. He can box. But, you know, for me, certain moments, they don't leave my head. You get what I'm saying? Like, Steve Cunningham dropped him. And I know I don't believe in triangle theories and stuff, but that proves that you could get hurt by a shot. Wilder is a better boxer than a lot of people give him credit for. He has everything to lose and everything to gain here. So he knows that. He wants to fight Joshua. This is his coming out party. Wilder's not stupid. So I think he's going to go in there and try to fight a smart fight. Though, you know, the other thing that I don't think Wilder gets credit for, that I'm going to give him credit for on my channel, because I keep it a whole stack, you know, gang. Smash the like button, man. Salute to the real shit in boxing. Wilder, and this is probably gonna shock some people because a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Wilder has a good level of composure for being such a power puncher. Wait. Let me explain. Okay. Wilder has all the power in the world. We know that. He's a very big puncher. Sometimes when guys have that much power and they know it, well, okay, first of all, if you're a power puncher, you know you have fucking power. Be it sparring guys and knocking them out or hurting them or how they react, grunting and shit. You know if you have power or if you don't have power. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. So what happens sometimes is people that are immense punchers, what they will do is they're always looking for that kill. But Wilder, I don't know if it's starting late and, you know, just being athletic, competitive, you know, going to the Olympics. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Mark Breland and JD is teaching him. I don't know, but he's pretty composed for being such a master puncher. He's not like looking for one shot, or he doesn't appear like he's looking for one shot. He's just putting it together. Like Broner, like for me, Broner is gonna have to work on in the Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao's just too belligerent and too like in your face with it. So Broner, he looks like when Broner lets his hands fly, beautiful. But it's the times where he doesn't, where he's like, you can't hit me, and he's getting hit. Like, you don't, like, cancel that and then just, you know, try to shoot some more shots. Because he was doing that to Paulie Malignaggi, whether it was hurting him or not, because Paulie's not the biggest puncher. But he was like, you can't hit me, and Paulie was like hitting him, rocking. That's scoring. You know, I just don't, that type of, Broner kind of admires his work. You know, and then he'll just like pose for a picture. I don't like that. I think he should just keep putting it together. But that's what I'm saying. Wilder is, he just puts it together. You know, he's looking for his openings and stuff like that. And for the amount of power that he has, it never really looks like he's searching per se. And I think that's a good knack for a power punching fighter to have. You know, that's a good knack, because power alone is not going to get it at the elite level. You know, you're going to have to put it together. You have to set people up and throw other punches, misguide them. Wilder, he's like that. I like Fury. Uphill battle for him, though. And, like, see, this ain't the press tour. Press tour, Wilder seemed more, he didn't seem as irritable, and he was more jovial. When I move, you move. Just like they looked like they were friends and shit. Today, this was the manifestation half started. Like, he didn't look like he was there to play no games. He probably had a grueling training camp, and he was ready, you know, he's ready for that smoke. Shaboing boing. Like, you know, he just looked like he was ready for action. Tyson Fury was doing the same antics, like standing on his tippy toes to appear taller. He said, I don't give a fuck how big you are, I'm knocking you the fuck out. Like, it didn't look like sarcasm, or it didn't look like a joyous occasion. He was just telling him, I don't give a fuck how tall you are, I don't give a fuck how big you are, I ain't never care about no shit like that. I'm knocking you the fuck out. Like, he was just, you know, that was like some Bronze Bomber shit. It was a good press conference, though. I can't wait to get there. Yeah, Wilder has a good jab, very good 1-2. Bro, he broke Stavern's guard and knocked Stavern down. Just bap bap. Stavern just and fell on his butt. I'm telling you, the man got power. Y'all can believe. I can tell. Listen, I can tell by how the people are describing the power, because I be around fighters. I've been around fighters, and then you ask them about, oh yeah, what'd you think of so-and-so, Gary Russell speed? Oh, he's fast. You hear it in their voice that he's like fucking fast, or oh, he hits hard. I can see it. David Hayes like, oh yeah, when I'm fighting, I'm looking at his eyes all bugged out and shit. When I'm fighting Wilder, I had to be switched on at all times. Like he's looking like, you know, like it's not like he's just saying it. He's saying it like he believed the shit. So if he believed it and he's been in there with them, then, and they had an infamous sparring that people, you know, people always bring up stupid shit, bro. No, David Haye destroyed Wilder in sparring. We don't know that. We seen a highlight of their sparring. And from what David Haye's retelling, he gives Wilder a lot of credit. And he's been doing that. So, should be a good fight. I love the venue. I love the location. I hope it doesn't rain. I don't know. I don't know what the weather's like in LA. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, you guys got to understand boxing. Now we get into the, we had some playtime. Now we get into that boxing sweet science shit. You got to look at it like this. This is how I know Wilder has power. Because Luis King Kong Ortiz, without a shadow of a doubt, in my mind, is superior technically. From a technical, fundamentally sound, like bring this hand back and, cover up and get on your toe. He's further along, as he should be. He's coming from the Cuban school of boxing, famous school of boxers, and he has 350 plus amateurs with less than 20 losses at heavyweight. So it didn't matter. He got, he gave Wilder a run for his money, but the end result was the same. Wilder actually drew first blood. And see, I got to watch the fight again, but if memory serves correctly, Luis Ortiz was almost saved by the bell in round 5. Otherwise, it would have been a 5th round. Or I'm not going to say it would have been, but it could have been. If there was a little, if it happened a little earlier in round 5 when he dropped Luis Ortiz, he might have been able to finish him right there. Because he was really buzzed from that. It buckled. And Wilder, see, and that's another thing people sleep on. Wilder is an impressive finisher. See, this is what Joshua will have problems with. Technically, Joshua is a better, like, up and down boxer, but boxing is not ever determined by that, because Juan Manuel Marquez is a better fundamentally sound boxer than Pacquiao. Yet Pacquiao beat him 3 times. He did get Pacquiao in the end, but Pacquiao just being awkward and a southpaw, he was able to, let me rephrase that. Pacquiao Marquez, the first fight was technically a draw, but it really wasn't, because one of the judges did not count one of the 3 knockdowns that Pacquiao had, and that they incorrectly added their scorecard. So by doing that, the fight was scored a draw on their card. But if they added up Pacquiao's knockouts correctly, then Pacquiao would have won. See, that's a little tidbit. I know my shit. A lot of y'all don't realize that. They're like, the first fight was a draw. The first fight really wasn't a draw. It was a math miscalculation. One of these fucking judges didn't know how to add. So they only credited Pacquiao for 2 knockdowns, and he had 3 solid knockdowns in the first round. So it really wasn't a draw. So, and for the record, I don't think Pacquiao won the 3rd fight. But doesn't matter. Point being is he is less technical than Marquez, and he beat him at least twice. The 3rd one was some bullshit, and he got knocked into space in the 4th one. Who's talking about Canelo versus McGregor? Ain't nobody trying to see that. Battle of the stamina. But from a box, if it's in boxing, Canelo will murk, what's the name? They better off filming Step Brothers too. Motherfuckers look like they related and shit. I was born ready. I don't know what you're thinking. That'd be funny. Canelo Alvarez and Conor McGregor, it's Step Brothers too. I don't give a fuck. I want some fancy sauce. I'd like some fancy sauce. You gotta call me Nighthawk. I'm never calling him Dad. Not even at a fire. But Dad, it's Shark Week. That's my movie. I'd like some fancy sauce. I don't give a fuck. I teabagged your drum set. That shit would be funny as fuck. Who the fuck? I took my nutsack, and I teabagged your drum set. Hey, that shit would be. Let me in Hollywood. I'll cast the right movies. That shit would be funny with Conor McGregor and Canelo and Step Brothers. Motherfuckers look like and shit. I thought Canelo was Irish when I seen him. He said, I was watching Cops. That movie, when they were they're like, there's so much more room to do activities. And he was like, are you saying Pam? Or are you saying Pam or Pand? It's Pam with a D. Like, that shit is funny. Make you lick this white dog crap. But anyway, yeah, I'm not trying to see no Canelo versus Conor McGregor. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all just be saying shit. Anywho, I think the Wilder Fury fight is an excellent fight to cap off the year. You know, people can talk about whatever they want, ticket sales and shit. I'll be there. I'll let you know what it's looking like, if it's dope, you know. John Stamos. Did we just become best friends? Yup. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about this Terrence Crawford versus Danny Garcia shit. Bro, smash the like button. He said it's the fucking Cadillac. He said it's the fucking Cadillac wine mixer. Y'all funny. We should rent out a movie theater and go watch a movie. That shit be funny. Ego's Army and shit. You think it'll sell over 200K? I don't know. I'm not fucking Rasputin and Nostradamus and shit. I don't know. Listen, the bottom line is this. If you want great fights to keep coming and you think it's meaningful and you have it in your means around the holidays to purchase it, then I suggest you do that, you know, so we can continue getting good fights. It's a meaningful fight. It's a good fight. First time a heavyweight fight of this magnitude is main evented at the Staples Center in a long time. If you got it, you know, or you can link up with a couple buddies and order it, just do what's right for boxing. You know, there's a lot of cynical ass boxing fans, and then we wonder why we're, as a sport, why we're trailing the NBA, and, you know, not like people aren't as big as LeBron James and shit. Look at what happens internally in boxing. You got an Andre Ward, clean cut, wholesome guy, you know, black and white, so, you know, he appeals to different demographics, eloquently speaks, you know, he trains his ass off, has a good family and foundation, a believer in God, God-fearing, and they trash him. Oh, yeah, Andre Board and Andre Coward, and he's scared, he's in active war. You know, look how they treat him. Or, yeah, you can go to the movie theater. They're showing the Wilder Fury in the movie theater, you know. I actually want to try that because I've never done one of those, but that's also a good option. Check your local movie theaters. You know, it still supports the fight. I'm flying out Friday morning to LA going to the fight. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Teddy Fresh. And see, that's what I also recommend is, like, go to these fights. If you guys can, or like just, you know, even if it's one fight a year, bro, guys and girls, go to these fights. Like, this shit is fun. Like, when Wilder knocked out Stavern, everybody was like, oh, bark. That was actually one of the loudest that I heard the Barclays. That shit went crazy. That shit went dummy. And, you know, you in the Uber and shit, just reliving it and watching the clips and shit on your phone. It's a good feeling, man. And the thing I like, well, you know, this is my job, but the thing I like is I feel like I'm actually a part of history now. You know what I'm saying? People don't look in the long term, but I always try to look at the big picture. I'm actually a part of history. You know what I'm saying? Like covering Mayweather, McGregor, and Canelo, Triple G1, and Wilder, Fury. Like I'm part of history. I'm part of boxing history. Like it's crazy to think, you know, but it's true. You know, just like the Burt Sugars and stuff. I'm out here covering the fights and talking to fighters. You know, it's crazy. So it's just a good experience, a good feeling. You know, like I said, there's too much cynical shit in boxing. People are like, I'm spending all my money on DAZN, and I want Showtime to go out of business. Like, well, you a boxing fan, bro. Hey, y'all petty as fuck. Nixon said 400 years. 400 years. Wilder has a point. Y'all motherfuckers be playing like, you know, you people in the comment section be playing like you don't know what the fuck people are talking about. Like, race has no part in boxing. But then when the people are calling people the N-word, you never there. You Captain Save-A-Ho, you know, to tell the messengers what the fuck is going down. But then when somebody tells you like what's happening in these communities and shit, you turn away and turn your back. Oh, let's keep it boxing related. Fuck you. I ain't keeping it shit. My only obligation is to keep it real. I'm not keeping it shit. I'm not here to, comfort your feelings, to make you feel good because the topic of race, as it relates, as you can see it, makes you feel uncomfortable. That's not my problem. It's not my fault. There's a lot of conversations that need to be had and they're uncomfortable. Like, if you're getting bad grades and then the school is saying you don't have enough credits to walk, you and your parents are probably going to have to sit down and they're going to have that uncomfortable conversation. You need to decide what you're going to do. Otherwise you won't graduate, whatever the situation is. There's a lot of conversations that are uncomfortable. If you get a girl pregnant, that's an uncomfortable conversation. Even if you're not ready, you got to decide, names and, arrangements. Life is uncomfortable. But people always try to suppress the people who are like, and then they try to like blame you for it. Like, how many times I spoke on double standards and race car. Oh yeah, fucking ego's racist. How the fuck am I racist for telling you about what other racist motherfuckers is doing? See how stupid that sounds? Everybody just type stupid. That sounds stupid. That's like a girl getting raped and then you blame what she wore. Oh, I mean, she had a low cut top. It's not her fault. A girl get raped, you call her the rapist. You see how stupid that sounds? She's crying, taking cold showers and shit because she was raped, and then you call her a rapist. Stupid. Pure stupidity. You mad at the person who's talking about it, trying to level it out. And, I'm not saying I'm one being, I'm one person. I'm not saying I can change the world and, but the world we can put a spotlight on it and make it uncomfortable for these motherfuckers. That's what we can do, and that's what we've been doing. And anything in our path, we mowing over. Straight like that. So, I can't change how people feel, how they were brought up, their ignorance. I'm not God. I'm not here to teach. I believe in karma. I believe in, what you do on this planet, you're going to have to answer to something at some point. So I can't change that. If you're ignorant and you have hate and hatred in your heart, that's something you got to live with. That's something you got to deal with. But God damn it, on my channel, my parents never told me to tuck my tail, when the going got tough, to just give up and quit, or, see something that's foul, see something that's wrong and pretend I didn't see it. If I see somebody who tripped and fell, an old lady or something, help her up if I can, safely. Don't just get on my cell phone and start taking pictures and shit of that. That's, we got to have some human, common decency, some humanity. And we don't always get that in boxing. You got dumbasses who blame the people who are trying to fix the problem or at least bring awareness. You never see nobody who's saying fuck cancer and you're like, hey, it's October. We got these breast cancer awareness pins. You don't see them get called, and people are saying, oh, you're spreading cancer. How the fuck? Someone's bringing awareness to cancer, trying to maybe get donations for cancer research and stuff, and then you accuse them of spreading the disease, and creating cancer. That's stupid, because I talk about double standards. You make it like I like it or I created this. I didn't create the rules. A lot of people, they have this fallacy that the world is perfect. I know that the world is not perfect. We don't live in a perfect world. Just like the Rocky movie. This ain't a movie, dog. Like, Rocky in the real world would have got his ass beat by Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed was further along in his career and things like that. Right? He probably would have got his ass whooped if we're really looking at boxing. Look at these gross mismatches. How often does it happen where the superb underdog just does this crazy phenomenal feat? Like Buster Douglas. Happens once every blue moon. More often it happens how it's supposed to happen. The guy who's further along, more seasoned and stuff, gets the job done. Shout out to T-Breeze, $5 super chat. Yo, Ego, I love how you keep giving the good knowledge on boxing and keeping it real about the BS that goes on towards our people. There's a lot of bullshit. You know, it's true. You look at the black community in boxing, they act like the black dollar don't mean shit. Like black people won't spend. That's not true. You know, and they act like, oh, like black people are just, they don't support anyone. They don't like Triple G. And no, that has nothing to do with that. First of all, for you to even suggest that shows me a little bit about you, that you would even stereotype and make a whole community out to get Triple G or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out to get no fucking Triple G. People just want peace. And there can't be no peace until we get a peace. Period. You know, people want equality. Like, okay, that same energy you give to Lomachenko and that you give to Triple G and talk about like everything that Lomachenko's doing great and how he's like, you know, the best since Ali and stuff. Andre Ward has done more than Lomachenko. You know that, right? I'm not talking about just as an amateur, because we're not talking about the amateurs right now. They both have gold medals. You know, one guy stayed around longer to get a second one. Who knows? Andre Ward, if he did like Clarissa Shields and Lomachenko and, you know, stayed around for an extra 4 years, he might have been able to get one too. But he didn't. He turned pro. You know, different strokes for different folks. Andre Ward, you know, did things he wasn't supposed to do. It's not just Ward, Floyd Mayweather. But at the end of the day, they make it like it's a sin if you celebrate. And you're just saying that because you're the Bay. Oh, you're sucking Ward's dick. Oh, you love Floyd. You know, why does that have to be all this like homoerotic like jargon? Because I'm talking about American fighter being talented. But then if I say, yeah, Triple G's the best. He's done everything that I've ever won. He's better than Hagler. Nobody cares. You know, but I beat to the sound of my own drum. Pause. I'm never going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. That's the difference between me and them. I'm going to say it again. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. It's that simple. You know, I don't care what people say about me. You know, oh, Ego's racist, he's bi. Then it's funny to me. Because if everything that motherfucker said about me was true, then I should be doing real bad. You know? I should be doing the worst if I listen to all the bullshit that's available about me. There's a lot of people who they don't stand for nothing. They're not, you know, they just cover boxing and, you know, even Steven, and they don't stand up for no injustices, double standards when this fighter is getting treated like shit and then the network praise this guy for doing the same thing. They don't stand for nothing. That's cool. Right? That's cool. But don't try to switch up. Don't try to do it when it's fashionable. For the longest time on my channel, New Media, I stood for something. I stood on the front line when there weren't many. You know, it was probably me and DBN. You know, we inspired a whole ton of people to change their tune or to jump on the bandwagon, you know, just to, you know, do this YouTube shit, right? Stood on the front line taking shots when it wasn't fashionable to say that Triple G didn't fight Andre Ward and he avoided him. It wasn't fashionable when I was saying it and when I was making videos. But I don't care what's fashionable. I am the fashion. I set the trends, you know, and I follow my heart. So now people see it. So, you know, I always got this thing called time on my side. Time is a delicate thing, but it always works if you use it to your advantage. You know, I know it's a matter of time. You can't, like these networks that are boosting up certain fighters, right? And they're telling us this and that about them. It's only a matter of time. There's going to be a time where either they've proven nothing that they were said capable of doing, or they're going to have to prove the hype that the network or promoter or whoever gave them. It's that simple. So I'm not worried about it. you know, because it's only a matter of time. And especially this year, oh my gosh, no media. We just been killing. You motherfuckers, trolls and all that, leaving these stupid comments. That's cool. We killing. Look at what I said. Look at what they said. Look at where my channel's at. Look at where their channel's at. Look at the respect that I get when I go to the fights. Look at the respect they get. You know, nobody knows you. Nobody knows these dudes. Some of these channels, they probably don't even cover boxing anymore, or, you know, they cover other shit predominantly. You know, HBO is going out of business. You know, it's crazy. You could never get big-headed and think like, you know, I think it's a Beyonce song. You never feel that you're irreplaceable. So every day, each and every day, I work to seek and speak the truth and to do what my parents taught me of, you know, just being a man of virtue, principles, standards, and stand for something. Just have integrity, be a stand-up person. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm the most righteous person or, you know, I'm the purest soul ever. I'm not saying I don't make mistakes, because I do. But at the end of the day, I know I'm not foul. I know, you know, I don't shit on people. I don't step on nobody to get where. I know I work for every motherfucking thing that I've ever received in this life, and then some. I ain't never been even opportunities that I've had to get handed something, I said, no, it's cool. You know why it's cool? Because I'd rather get it myself. That way, it's all the more sweet. You know, I earned this. My laptop, my computer, the knowledge I have for edit, all of this came internally. So you guys, as people, whatever you do, it's not just a YouTube thing, stand for something. You know, be passionate about that. Don't wait for anybody to light the fire underneath you. That's what a lot of people do. They make this mistake. They second guess themselves and they wait. They wait. The world does not give a fuck. Nobody is waiting to help you succeed. I'll tell you this. When I started my YouTube channel, when the viewership, see, I'm about to go in. Hold on. Do y'all want me to go in? Cause I'm about to go in right now. I'm feeling it. If y'all want me to go in, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? And smash the like button, man. We on that real, we doing that real talk. Can I get a hell yeah? I'm gonna let you know some things I've learned along the way. Respect you, big homie. You're a big inspiration of mine. Shout out to you. Look it. I'm gonna tell you like this. To be successful, listen up close. This is some real shit. To be successful, you basically have to be crazy. Now, I know some of you guys scratch your head. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean you have to be crazy? Like 5150? Let me explain. You basically have to be crazy because you have to believe in something so much to the point where you keep going even though there are no indicators that it is going to work, that it is going to be successful. But you have to keep pushing, keep your foot on the gas, and keep mashing. That's why you have to be crazy. I know I'm crazy because I believe in myself that much. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in my vision. I believe that if you're creative, then anything is possible. Anything is plausible. You may have to link up with this person. You may have to revisit it, but it's possible. It's possible. So you damn near have to be crazy to be successful, because at first there's not going to be no fucking proof that what you're doing is the right thing. Like when I started this boxing shit, I'm getting 32 views. When I started boxing on YouTube, this was a long time ago. You know, it was much harder to grow on YouTube. Now it's easy because YouTube, a lot of people want to be YouTubers now. But when I started, that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. I remember there was days when I first started, first year or whatever, I'll do a video. I thought the video was cool, fire, good concept, good topic, 32 views at the end of the day. But you can't be bothered by that. Like, damn, like 32? Like, that's all YouTube is going to give me. And then meanwhile, you know, and then this is the other thing. Don't measure your success with the next person. That's stupid. Because, you know, a lot of these people that were ahead of me then aren't ahead of me now or aren't even covering boxing anymore. Don't measure Your success is not indicative of what the next guy or girl or company did. Be your own person, and you just don't be caught up in numbers. A lot of people get caught up in, oh, I only got 32 video views. You doing it for the wrong reasons. It's called, like, in the world of photography, it's called chimping. When you take 50 pictures and then you're cycling through them, looking at them. Don't do that. Just capture before the fucking sun goes down. Capture as many pictures as you can before the sun goes down and, you know, the conditions change and climate and it gets dark. Just snap photos. Don't look after each photo and shit. When you get home, upload them to your computer, pick out the best ones, and that's how you should do in life. You know, don't be looking at one video, oh, I got 32 views. Because, you know, if you do that, that's discouraging. Like, damn, you know, that's why people quit. I'm not Victor Ortiz. I'm not quitting shit. I don't quit. You know, you gonna have to prove to me this ain't gonna work. That's how I believe in myself. Prove to me it don't work. I have a vision. You gonna prove to me that it don't work. Otherwise it works. I'm gonna find a way to make it work. Make them adjustments. Period. So you damn near gotta be crazy for this shit. Because you gotta believe in it, and you're not gonna have the warning signs that, hey, you're on the right track. You know, a lot of times you don't have, like, nobody tell, like, YouTube, there ain't no instruction manual to this bullshit. Ain't nobody I could turn to. At the time, you couldn't even call YouTube. You couldn't talk to nobody. You just got to figure everything out. It's still to this day, there's only minimal thing. I'm a verified channel, you know, with the check mark and stuff. So I have, at this point, now I can chat with someone one-on-one, but there ain't no office I can go to. Hey, my check is messed up. You know, you got to figure this out. There ain't no manual. You know, you get a copyright strike. Oh, shit, I didn't know you could do that. You got to learn this shit on the job and store the knowledge and, you know, not do anything too crazy to get your channel shut down or whatever. And that's just life. It's not even just a YouTube thing. Man, I'm hitting y'all with that sermon. It's getting hot, man. It's getting hot in here. Hot in the kitchen, man. So you got to be crazy. You got to have an insane belief in yourself. You know, a lot of people, they second guess themselves, you know, have doubts. You got to get that out of your head, because whatever is stored in your brain, that's how you really feel. It's like a girl who, you know, she could put on makeup and leave and take pictures and be confident. But then if you get intimate with her or something like that, you see that she's really not confident in her body like it may appear on Instagram or some shit. So, you know, instead of trying to trick your brain into believing something that doesn't exist, right? What you need to do is align yourself, make the right decisions, so you don't have to trick your brain. You're actually living the life you want to live. You're stress-free, you know, take some time out to meditate, you know, align, you know, pay your bills, or, you know, do whatever you got to do, hustle. So you don't have to trick yourself. A lot of people want to trick themselves, and, like, that's why I don't like that motherfuckers be posting, like, I don't care what people do, to be honest, but, you know, when people posting money picture on Instagram and then you know them, you know they don't got no money like that. You know, they ain't got no whip, about to get evicted and shit, and they posting, hey, bruh, you know, posting money pictures. That's cool. Who you impressing, though? I don't care. I don't got to impress nobody. I got to impress my parents. You know what I'm saying? See, Michael Buckland, you ain't listening. Ego, if no pay, would you stay? You're not listening. People like you, they usually fail the course. You're going to have to keep starting over because you're not listening. I just told you. When you first start out with this YouTube shit, you're not making no money. You have to have such an insane belief for yourself. So you talking about ego, if no pay, would you stay? I've already been through that phase. At this point, no, I wouldn't stay, because I've already got to a point where I make money off of this. This is my full-time job. So of course I'm not going to stay now. But I've already done that. I've already done and learned and done the pro bono work. What are you talking about? I just told you that. There's nobody that I've seen, unless you have a viral video from day one, that's making top dollar when they first start out. YouTube changed the rules too, on top of that, where now you have to have a certain amount of hours watched and all this bullshit. I don't even know, because my channel is already, you know, OG. So I've already paid my dues. Bottom line, everybody you got to pay your dues. Oh yeah, and the other thing, Motherfuckers want to look for shortcuts and cheat. Just put the work in. What's the point of taking a shortcut if the end is longer? They say I talk a little fast, you listen real fast. I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up. I'm going to say it again. A lot of people want to take shortcuts. What's the point of taking a shortcut if in the end it is longer to get to wherever your destination is? Like, meaning like people, that's why it's funny. People say, oh, Ego, you bought subs. What the fuck am I buy subs for? What's the point of that? You get nothing from it. You're not getting no money from it. So, you know, people that do little shortcuts like that, good luck. It doesn't do anything for you. It just gives you a false number. And you, in the end of the day, you and I know what's going on. You don't really have that. Your money's not going to improve. So, you know, and YouTube's not stupid. They know who's doing like gaming the system and shit, and they'll penalize you for it. You know, you can get your channel shut down and or they won't promote your videos because it looks fishy. But some of y'all don't know shit like that. So don't take shortcuts if in the end it's more work. Do it right the first time. Even if it means doing it the longer way. Like, let's say you're baking a cake, you know, and you try to skip a step so the cake only takes 25 minutes and it's really supposed to take 45 minutes to an hour. So you skip this step and then the cake falls in the oven and it's all fucked up. You can't even cook with them. Now you got to go to the store and rebuy the ingredients that you already had because you try to cheat yourself. You try to take a shortcut. That's stupid. Now you got to pay more money for ingredients you already had. And instead of doing it the right way, now you have to do the work twice. Don't take no shortcuts if in the end it's going to be longer. So, you know, that's what I don't worry about. I've seen people like, you know, people are like, oh, so-and-so dissed your channel. I don't give a fuck. I've already paid my stripes and, you know, earned my stripes and paid my dues. The fuck does that do? You know? Block what idiot? Who? Who you talking about? Block G plus. I seen what he put. Just block him. YouTube fucked my channel up. I teach guitar, but YouTube kept saying I violated copyright terms, so I gave up. Well, see, that's the first mistake. You don't give up. Then you let them win. So that's the first mistake you made. You know, maybe that's what was ordained or destined for you at that moment. Try again. You know, like, first of all, YouTube don't just delete your account, you know. So if they're continually hitting you up saying, hey, you violated community guidelines for X, Y, and Z, and you keep doing the same thing, then that's kind of your bad. So figure out what you did wrong, you know. Figure out what you were doing that was causing it. You know, watch a tutorial or some shit that tells you how you can, you know, cover this song without infringing on the copyright. You know, you just want to give up. Good luck with that. See, Kane don't even play the guitar probably. He came up with the idea. He said, play some original music. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, see, we live in the give up nation. Fuck giving up. I don't never surrender. I don't never give up. What the fuck? Imagine if greats in history gave up. You know, Bill Gates, you don't think he ever got fired from a job, or Steve Jobs or somebody? Elon Musk, you don't think he's ever had a door shut in his face? Someone said this Tesla shit ain't gonna work. Y'all some quitting ass motherfuckers. I don't give up. And if I did give up, it's not gonna be that easy. You know, maybe you're not that passionate about it. You got to question your passion then if you just give up, you know, because there's been times where I'm sure every successful YouTube channel wanted to give up. Like, what the fuck? The view, you know, there was a point where they had this adpocalypse. You know, my channel was consistent, so I didn't get hit by it as much as some of the other people, but I was hearing people's videos. Well, actually, there was a point where YouTube had this new parameters, and every video you upload, it was not monetizing already. You get what I'm saying? Like it had this yellow $ by it and saying it's not approved for monetization. It doesn't meet the requirements. And it was happening to everybody's videos. Like no matter if you cussed, if there was no copyrighted material in it. Like it would be like I'll interview Terrence Crawford and then upload it, and then it would say it's not available for it's not available on for full ads or something, But things happen. They were doing something to the algorithm, and if hey, Kane going hard. He said no retreat, no surrender, death before dishonor. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I like that. He said Michael Jordan would have given up when he was dropped from his 9th grade basketball team. That's what I'm saying. You can't just give up first sign of, Hey, y'all going in. Yeah, but, Wilder, like I said, I think he was just frustrated. It's fight week and stuff. And he knows that people know what he's talking about, but, they're acting like they don't understand or see the racism involved in, because even when Wilder said that I'm a black man in America, I don't get the exposure that I deserve. You people are, oh, look at him pulling the race card. It's always motherfuckers that never been through nothing, that say shit like that. You blonde hair, blue eyes, and you can't relate. Oh, he's pulling the race card. Okay, when have you ever got pulled over by a racist cop? When you ever been followed in a shop? So if you don't have those experiences, to know what that life is like, then how can you really say he's just pulling the race card? You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's places that are really rough, like Mexico and Afghanistan and shit, or they have rough spots in it. So if you don't live that life, if you don't know what it's like to be, walk around in Afghanistan and kids is strapped up with AR-15s and choppers and shit, then how can you say they're lying? If somebody came from Afghanistan and told you this is what I seen, this is the way it is over there, how you gonna say no? There's always a bunch of motherfuckers that never been through it, commenting on the shit. Never been profiled, never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be a separatist or segregate people, but let's say you're an Italian male or some shit, mid-age. You're not waking up every day on TV and seeing Italian people, in America get killed by cops and they didn't have no gun on them. Because we probably watch the same news channels and I haven't seen it. I'm not saying it never. I'm not saying no one Italian has ever been shot by a cop. But it's happening at an alarming rate with black Americans, Mexican, minorities. So maybe you should take heed instead of like acting like this shit doesn't exist because you want to sweep it under the rug. You know what I mean? Like even De La Hoya, he said a comment. It's funny too. De La Hoya did a comment not too long ago, and he says, "Oh, Floyd." I think Floyd said something about race in America or something, or there's racism in boxing. And De La Hoya tried to counter him. He said, "Hey, there's no racism in boxing." Like he tried to make it like, "Oh no, people just don't like Floyd's style." This is what they try to do. So there's no racism in boxing. Yet somebody with Golden Boy, who was affiliated with them, was sending nigger emails. But there's no racism. See, I can't, when people start, if you don't keep it real with me, I find it hard to trust. I got trust issues. How is there somebody that was working with Golden Boy, like Ring or whatever, and they were employed by that. And then when the court case came with Al Heyman, it was like, yeah, the Black Hitler. They were calling Al Heyman Hitler and the worst thing and the N-word and stuff. But there's no racism in boxing. Why you got to be Black Hitler? Name any similarity between Al Heyman and Hitler. What's the similarity? Hitler was eradicating Jews. He was telling people that they were finally going to be granted the opportunity to shower, and then there were poisonous gas chambers. You know, men, women, and kids were maimed and stamped with numbers like cattle. So what is Al Heyman done that's similar to that? You know, being basically a dictator during World War II. Well, Al Heyman ain't doing nothing remotely close to that. Because you don't want to make a Crawford fight with Spence right now, you know, or this or that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what has he done like Hitler? Let me know. They don't got the same mustache. Like, what's the similarity? So, you know, people, this is what Wilder's talking about. People try to play dumb. De La Hoya's like, oh, there's no race in boxing. Hey, guys, I do believe. And like, okay. Pretend like they don't know, like they don't see it. You know, De La Hoya, okay, I'm sure he's been around like crowds or something, or looked in the comment section of Canelo versus Edeslandi Lara, a dark-skinned Afro-Cuban, and seen some type of inappropriate comment. Or maybe he's posted it, and I'm not saying he solicited this, but if it's a picture, because I see it. I see it when I go to Instagram pages. It'll be a picture, and you see racist comments on Instagram, especially if they ain't got no profile picture. So this is what Wilder's talking about. Motherfuckers act like they don't see this shit, like the Sixth Sense or something. Only one person sees it. I see dead people, but nobody else can see these dead motherfuckers. Stop it. Anyway, let's talk about. That's my thoughts on that. Let's talk about Danny Garcia versus Terrence Crawford. Listen, I've already said my piece many a times. Some of you guys are trying to paint Danny Garcia and, you know, pin the tail on the donkey. I'm here to let you know it's not working at all. I don't think Crawford is afraid of any of the PBC fighters. I think he would fight him. But to me, this is no more than kind of damage control for Crawford versus Collazo getting bad publicity. Because what's the point of even revealing that you tried to make a fight that's not happening? What's the point? Why does the public even have to know what didn't happen, you know, and you're about to fight somebody totally different? That's, you know, that's the simple stuff. I mean, you can tell people whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? But what's the point? Like, what does that do? Crawford's not fighting Danny Garcia next. We know that for a fact because Danny Garcia is fighting Adrian Granados. So what would even be the point to alarm or alert the public of this? To save face. So people could say, oh, Danny Garcia ducked. See, we knew it. There had to be a reason why Top Rank put this Collazo fight together. You know, that's it. That's why. It's a scapegoat. Still doesn't make sense that they would contact his daddy instead of Al Heyman. And then in the article say, hey, we just wanted him to get the message. That's not how you do things. You know, you can't, if you go into the plug, you know, you're going to see Poppy to get some bricks. You got to go to the plug. You can't just go to one of the underlings and try to get these like side deals and, you know, backdoor deals and shit. You know, and on some street shit, you'll get fucked up doing that, you know, skimming off the top and shit. Like one of them cartels or Chapo or, you know, whoever. And then you're somebody underneath the, you know, the boss is doing a side deal with somebody. You can't do that. So why would you go to Angel Garcia? Like, makes zero sense. And your only justification is that we wanted him to get the memo. You could have shot him a text message. Hey, I just talked to Al Heyman. We trying to make a fight with you. Make sure he debriefs you. Why would you go to? That's why it doesn't see. You see, y'all don't know. Some of y'all don't know either that or you're doing like Wilder saying and playing dumb. That's not. Okay, put it this way. Luis Collazo is advised by Al Heyman. Did they go straight through? How did they get that fight done? Did they go straight to fucking Collazo's wife or girlfriend? You know, somebody that's not, you know, that doesn't represent his business in that way. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. How do you know? Like, in the article, they literally listen. In the art, you gotta watch and study the moves. Study why I would be mad. Study what people say. They say, oh, these guys say they're promoters and then they're not promoters. They say they're the agents and then they're not the agents. They say this and we don't know. You know, they're trying to like make people. What's the word? It starts with a P. Where you feel sorry, like empathy for someone. They're like pleading their case and, you know, they want people to sympathize with them maybe. Right? Like, oh, we don't even know. I mean, Al Heyman, we don't know who to contact. Then how you know who to contact to get the John Molina fight? How did that get done for Crawford? Felix Diaz, you knew who to contact. You're about to fight another Al Heyman advised fighter in Luis Collazo. How are these fights getting done and you know who to contact? But only with Danny Garcia. You know, with Danny Garcia, you're saying you don't know who to contact, so you're going through his pops directly. Doesn't sound right, does it? Make that make sense. So, like I said, I know people are going off the notion they feel like Danny Garcia doesn't want to fight Terrence Crawford. He might not. I don't know. But this is not the proof of that. That's my whole point. Why would you go through a trainer? Why would you go through a trainer? It doesn't make sense. Hey, I just want to make sure, like, if you know it has to get the clearance from the promoter or advisor, why go through the trainer? Isn't that an extra step in the wrong order? Yeah, and then saying Al Heyman's fake, but then somehow deals are getting done with Al Heyman. Just stop it. See, top rank, they have too many of those inconsistencies, you know, without the proof to back it up to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, put it this way. And this is why it's kind of a benefit that Al Heyman don't even do no interviews, because he's not being crossed up and caught up in his words, because you don't hear shit from him. It's these other dudes tripping over their own shoelaces. Bob Arum, let's just break this down real quick since y'all want to blame Danny Garcia. Bob Arum says Al Heyman doesn't exist, yet this will be his third fight for Crawford that he's made with an Al Heyman fighter. Right? John Molina Jr., Felix Diaz, and Luis Collazo. So somehow, some way, those Al Heyman advised fighters, they got done. You know, Carl Moretti and Todd DeBuff are saying we don't know who to contact. So we reached out to the dad to make sure he got the memo. Yet, visit example 1. 3 people that are Al Heyman advised somehow got pretty much Al Heyman fights. And Collazo looks like it's going to happen, you know? So I thought you don't know who to contact. I thought he doesn't exist to begin with. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy. You know, it just sounds crazy. 1, he doesn't exist, but somehow you're making fights with his stable. You know, then you say you don't know who to contact, yet you've made 3 fights with his stable. You know, none of this stuff doesn't, you know, make sense to me. Then, you know, one of the most damaging points is why'd you go through his trainer/dad, who is like, you know, off the wall, if you will, you know? Hold on, let's see why these dogs are barking. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Someone said I'm deaf. Hey, y'all wildin'. Can y'all hear me, motherfucker? Man, YouTube been tripping. Smash the like button. We got to do a run through. Anyway, why go through his dad? Like, does Angel Garcia seem like the person you want to contact to make $1 million deals for, you know, network? You know, not okay. I'm not trying to disrespect Angel Garcia, but I'm just saying, does he seem like the person that you want to contact to make an inner network possible deal that would get his son off of Showtime Fox, where he's been fighting, to go to ESPN pay-per-view, which is a whole different entity to what he's been doing? Y'all can't hear me, motherfucker? What the fuck? Yo, y'all can't hear? Hold on, man. Hold on. Yo, can y'all hear me? Mic check, 1 2. Mic check, 1 2. Can y'all hear me? We recording? I'm cancerous, so when I dish, you wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for cannabis. Can you guys hear me? If you all hear me good, put 2. Put your 2s in the air. All right. Anyway, no offense to Angel Garcia, but does that sound like the man that you want to contact to do an inter-promotional deal that gets his son, who fights on Fox, Showtime, and with the premier boxing champs, to cross over networks or co-promotionally put together a fight with ESPN pay-per-view? Does that seem like the person you need to be in touch with? You know, Angel Garcia, he's a trainer. So does he? That's like me going to a barbershop and then they got somebody that's refilling the toilet paper and janitorial, sweeping up hair, and I'm asking them about hair cutting stuff instead of asking the barbers. You know, and I've been to the barbershop and I know this is the shop owner. I know this is the barber. So I'm going to ask the person who's just sweeping up hair and changing the toilets and, you know, wiping down stations, doing that type of stuff. I'm going to ask them the barbering questions. That doesn't make sense, bro. I wouldn't ask Angel to order a pizza. He'll lose a can. I'm done. You're tripping. It just doesn't sound like his son, that would be the first time Danny Garcia fought on ESPN outside of Premier Boxing Champions, because he fought at ESPN, I think, the Paulie Malignaggi fight. But, you know, that was several years ago. So that doesn't even make sense. You won't contact him. So to me, that sounds like you just trying to cover your tracks just so you can say, oh, we made an offer. You know, you're talking about we didn't hear back. You didn't even go through the proper channels. So of course you probably didn't hear back. Because Angel, see, that's the thing. Like, okay, Oh my God, I just thought of another point. That's the thing. They talking about we didn't hear back. You talking to Angel Garcia on his cell phone, and that's not even his lane. Versus if you called Heyman's office, he probably has secretaries or PR people, a voicemail, an answering machine or something like that. So it would be probably more of a official business clerical type of setup. You get what I'm saying? That's like me hitting my doctor up and be like, hey, I was trying to get an appointment next week, but you never returned my call. And then she's like, oh, I didn't have a message on my voicemail. You know, we never got a call into the call center. Oh, yeah, I just wrote a note on your windshield, left it on your car. That's stupid. You gonna try to, yeah, I need to doctor appointment next week. Love, Ego. And I put a note on her windshield. That motherfucker could have took it off and blew away. You know, that's flimsy. We don't deal with flimsy over here. Again, you want to make a professional fight. You know, you got to do it in a professional setting. Period. You don't know to contact Al Heyman would be your best bet. It's like you trying to hide it from Heyman. Oh, I want to make sure you got the message. So I went to Angel. That's like backhanded. You know what I'm saying? That's real backhanded. Why don't you just go through the person? If Al Heyman's gonna have his hands in it anyway, or at some point you're gonna have to deal with him. Then why don't you just do it from the jump? Makes no sense. So yeah, I know people they think Danny doesn't want the Terrence Crawford fight, but this is not the right chain of events to prove that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to, for me, I'm not just going to blame Danny Garcia off of this. Because like I said, beyond all of this, most likely Danny Garcia had the Granados fight. They contacted him 2 weeks before the actual announcement. So he probably already knew he was fighting Granados anyway. I'm just talking about the other aspects. Chavez Jr., he pulled out by default of the Angulo fight because he didn't show up for his medicals. So they got to clear the fighter, you know, make sure you're fit to compete and all that. He didn't show up for it. So, you know, they just said, fuck it, we taking this off. Chavez is too unreliable, man. You don't know what the fuck to expect from him. And that's sad. But anyway, yeah, going through Angel Garcia. Oh, and the other thing, the strongest point that I feel like I made in that video the other day is this. I was at Terrence Crawford's last fight, and Bob Arum specifically says, I discard guys like Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia. They're no match for Terrence Crawford. They're not on his level, so I don't even consider that. The only guy I would consider of the PBC guys is Errol Spence, because he may be on Terrence Crawford's level, but them other guys, they're not on his level. So if the founder and CEO or whatever, Bob Arum, is saying that them other guys is basically bums on PBC, they're duds, and they're no match for Crawford, then why is there the new notion that, see, it's like they try to play you like you forgot some shit. We don't forget over here. We cross our T's and dot our I's. It's that simple. You gonna now say that we try to offer, like, make it like you just had this stern offer and Danny Garcia just passed up great money and he's fucking up. But you just said a month ago, the founder of this whole Top Rank movement, Bob Arum, said on camera, right? He said on camera that Danny Garcia and Sean Porter are not worth it. See, and that, that's another one of the top ranked fibs that they've been known to do. Like Mayweather Pacquiao, it's the same thing. It's the same type of behavior. Pacquiao didn't want to do a drug test, but somehow they try to make it like Floyd Mayweather was ducking Pacquiao. How is Floyd ducking Pacquiao, but Pacquiao don't want to do the drug test? And their reason is Pacquiao's afraid of needles, and then it's switch. Just like AJ, you notice that? Pacquiao first said he was afraid of needles. Then he said, "Oh, Floyd's not the commission. Why should we let him make the rules? We'll just do the commission test." And then they switched and said that, Floyd was scared. It's all over the place. That when someone's story is all over the place, that's when you have to definitely question it. Bob Arum saying that Errol Spence is the only PBC fighter we want. Fuck Danny Garcia and fuck Spence. Fuck Danny Garcia and fuck Porter. That's basically what he said. He didn't say that, but that's basically what he said. Now all of a sudden your team, your stepson and Carl Moretti, they were just dying to make the Danny Garcia fight. But it's Danny Garcia who didn't want to induct it. And then lastly, Danny Garcia is coming off a loss. He really has other than being a big name, he needs to take a Granados type fight. Good fight, tough fight on free TV, get his confidence back, go back to the basics, see what why you lost 2 times in your last 3 fights. That's smart. So you motherfuckers is making it like, it's like, this is not fucking American Gladiators. This is like people's careers. If Joshua gets knocked out by Deontay Wilder, then he's probably going to, you think he's going to come back and fight Daniel Dubois or somebody else who's like highly dangerous? Or is he probably going to come back and, figure out, you see what I'm saying? It's like people have this hatred for certain fighters like Danny Garcia. So they have bullshit standards. Amir Khan got knocked out by Canelo, took a year and a half off or 2 years or whatever. He's fighting Phil LaGreco and Samuel Vargas. Kell Brook lost to Errol Spence. Then he fought against Rabchenka. Then he was supposed to fight Dane Cook or somebody. And then he pulled out of that fight. And now he's fighting a Chippendale stripper. Michael Zapata or some shit that Peter Quillen knocked out years ago. And y'all said it was a cherry pick when Peter Quillen did it. Now Kell Brook is saying that he can make 147 and he wants to fight Amir Khan. So basically, he wants to fight Khan and all these people, Keith Thurman. I thought you couldn't make welterweight. See, that's what I'm saying. People's stories changing too much. You gotta question that. Now you want to make 147. You told Errol Spence to rematch you at 154. Why did he have to rematch you at 154? But you said now you're saying you're coming down to 147. It's like too inconsistent for these stories. Y'all gotta like understand that and see that this doesn't make sense. Same thing with the Bob Arum. We're not looking at Danny Garcia or Porter. They're not on Crawford's level. A month later, we wanted to make the Danny Garcia. We really wanted to make that fight in Keith Thurman. But we decided against Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia. But your boss, Bob Arum, he just said that you all those guys are duds. Shout out to Derek Kills. He said, ego will remember the shit you say. It's easy, bro. It's easy because this is what I report on. So I'm not going to forget this is work. That's why it's like, remember when Freddy Krueger killed all them kids and you looked at his stomach and you see all the souls of the kids moving in his stomach and shit? That's how it is. Like I did stories on all this. I made videos. So I put effort. I put work. So it just sticks with me. It's like if a news reporter does a, story on a boxer when he's 16 and then you interview him and then years later he wins a gold medal or becomes a champion, you're not gonna forget, hey, I worked with that kid when he was only 16. You're not gonna forget that. Like Devin Haney, I watched him spar when he was like, I don't know, 15, 16. He wasn't the name that he is now. He's bigger now, but I still remember it. I'm not going to be like, oh, who is that? Because he's bigger now. So that's how it is. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. I still got to finish packing. I'm so frustrated. But shout out to Wilder. I think he's locked in, zoned in. Tyson Fury, I don't want to hear no excuses from the fans because Tyson Fury said he ready to go. He said this is the fittest he's ever been. His mind is clear. You know, he likes the LA. I seen weird. There's a video with him and Ray J. That was kind of weird. I didn't expect him and Ray J and shit. Wait a minute. As a matter of fact, it was the one who said I love you. It was about 8 years ago. We were sitting at home in your mama's living room. Like, what the fuck is Tyson Fury doing with Ray J? That shit was hella random. That shit was hella funny. But it's LA. That's how it be. And then Ray J, he was trying to answer like he knew all this shit about boxing. That shit was funny. You know, like Tyson, he got that hungerness. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You Brandy brother, motherfucker. Moesha, motherfucker. You Moesha, brother. Like, Mo to the, eat to the, Moesha. Like, why they try to scare you at the end with that? Moesha. Like, why are you saying it so fast, motherfucker? You try to pop out with the, Mo to the, eat to the, like, it was cool, it was rocking, but then at the end, it's Moesha. Like, what, bitch, what the fuck? Stephen King? Why you scare us with the Moesha at the end? Like, go listen to, just type in Moesha theme song, and you'll know it. The first part's rocking because Brandy's a singer, right? Sitting up in my room, back here thinking about you. You know, so the Mo to the, eat to the, you know, that part was dope. But at the end, Moesha, like, bitch, what the fucking haunted house ass theme song. Fuck you mean? What's that Moesha? Like, why? Why they try to scare you at the end? Yeah, that was weird seeing Ray J and Tyson Fury. He looked little next to Fury too. Ray J was like,
"You love making music, but getting paid to do
what the fuck?
Is even better. That's why we're gonna take a look at how."
You know, like Deontay Wilder, he's good and all that, but Tyson Fury, I don't understand. I gave you my heart. As a matter of fact, it was the hold on, I missed my opening. Hold on. I gave you. As a matter of fact, it was the one who said I loved you. It was about 8 years ago. We were sitting at home in your mama's living room. Yeah. Ray J. I hit it first. Hey, well, hold up. What was that old school Ray J? Hey, I ain't gonna front. I don't know what his name is. I think he switched his name. But the old Young Berg. Hold up. That shit went kind of hard. Back in the day, Ray J and Young Berg. Yep. Yeah. Y'all remember this? Sexy, can I just pardon my manners? Second, hey, hey Ray J, you had you. What up, young boy? It's the boy Thuggy. Hey, Young Bird thought he was. They had cat noise. Mew. They had hella noises. It's your boy Thuggy. Young Bird looked like Ice-T son and shit. Fake ass New Jack City. Hey, this shit was kind of tight back in the day. Yeah. Yep. Sexy, can I just pardon my man? Way to shake it, make it. Hey, this shit. Y'all, we was at the club off them bottles. It's your boy Thuggin'. I'm Hacksaw Jim Duggan with it. Hey, Ray J, you had a. Hey, I feel you, Ray. Ray. Wasn't this album called Radiation? Okay, bro. You had a couple. Ray had them. He had a couple of them joints. Ray has some hits. Okay, I'll give you that. I hit it. Right. Okay, Ray J. You had some in the can. I'll give you that. Yeah. Oh, that Neptune's. Ray J. Mew. Loving hip hop shit. Hey, this is it. Do do do. That's that Neptune shit. Boom. Do do do. This is Lil' Kim before she started looking like a Thundercat. I kinda noticed something. Wait a minute. Okay, Ray. Okay, Ray J, you had some hits with it. What happened to Jay Valentine? He was popping in the Bay. I think he writes for like Tank and people. I think he's like more of on the writing side. Jason's a bitch. Who's Jason? What? What is? I don't get that. Who's Jason? Yeah, Lil' Kim was cool. I like Lil' Kim, right? Who's Jason? Oh my god. Yeah, it was weird seeing Tyson Fury and wait a minute and Ray J. You know, like, oh my gosh. Y'all don't know about internet. Yeah, bro. I don't know what they talking about. They talking about Freddy Krueger and Jason. Yeah. Hey, y'all gotta listen to the Lil' Kim. Here, I'm gonna put y'all on. This is a little hip hop. This is a hip hop trivia. I'm gonna get out of here, but I'm gonna let y'all listen. And it's funny. Listen, y'all want some hip hop trivia? Y'all got me talking like Wilder. Yo, you want me to hit the hip hop trivia? Listen, if y'all want this classic hip hop trivia, some of y'all don't know this, especially you Tekashi 6ix9ine loving motherfuckers. If you want it, can I get a hell yeah? I'm gonna leave y'all with some hip hop trivia. All right. So Lil' Kim, Biggie used to ghostwrite for her. You know? And on Lil' Kim's first album, Hardcore, they got it on YouTube. Biggie, he did the song for Lil' Kim. It was like one of her popular songs, Queen Bitch. And it's weird because it's a reference track, just kind of like that Drake and Quentin Miller shit. And so you hear Biggie rapping the lyrics he wrote for Kim, but he's rapping it from a female perspective. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. So basically, Biggie's a male, and he wrote a song for a chick. So you hear him rapping stuff of female, like, suck up my pussy, push me, you know, whatever she was saying. So you hear Biggie saying it. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? Because he ghost wrote it for a girl. So like, niggas on my pussy, so I gotta get a gushy. You wanna push me? Like, it just sounds weird hearing the dude say it from the female perspective, but he had to make the reference so she knows how to. A reference track is so you know how to flow it. But anyway, it's this song. That's real. It's like Puff say. Hey, this is one of her tight songs. That album was tight though. See, listen, he's rapping from a female perspective. Because he wrote it for Kim. It's not bars for him. So all this time I was like, damn, Kim killing, but it's Biggie killing. See, Biggie said, bitch with that platinum grammar, I am a, you know, but he's speaking from her perspective. It's weird, it's wild. See how it sounds weird? He said, queen bitch, a supreme bitch, kill a nigga for the... It's weird because it's a dude saying, talk about kill a nigga for, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's a guy saying a queen bitch and shit. But again, it's a reference track, so that's what you do. You wrote it. Because, see, this is the thing, I write. You can't tell, like, if I used to handwrite. I need to get back to that. But I write a lot of times on my phone or whatever. if I just wrote something for you, or if you get like Royce to the ghostwrite for, I think Royce ghost wrote for P. Diddy for some one of P. Diddy's albums or whatever. He did a lot of tracks. But the thing is, they actually have it for Dr. Dre too. I think Tip and Eminem, and they got Eminem and T.I. rapping Dre's part. That's what a reference track is. But anyway, if I write a verse, you're not going to know how to necessarily come off how I did, because certain parts in my mind, I'm the one that wrote it, my brain, so I speed that 2 words up, or like, and then I gotta hit them, stick them with the, you have to get the cadence. That's why they do a reference track, a little hip hop trivia, because if you're just reading it, if she's like queen bitch, supreme bitch, you might not know how to catch the beat or how it was intended. That's why Biggie had to freak it. He was killing too. Ugh. Supreme bitch. Disease free bitch. See, Biggie just said, eat my pussy while I'm watching cartoons. It just sounds wild hearing Biggie rap girl lyrics. He just said, eat my pussy while I'm watching cartoons and the typhoon and hot soup. What? Biggie was killing though. He says like hurricanes and typhoons got buffoons eating my pussy like while I'm watching cartoons. Hey, Biggie was killing. He had Kim out there killing with the bars. Shout out to Brownsville. That's real. It's like Puff says, more money, more problem. It's like when he was an intern. Anyway, I'm out. It's raining outside. I'm so frustrated. 400 years. To this day. My people is still struggling. We still frustrated. To this day, we frustrated. Wilder Fury Fight Week is going down. Smash the like button. We working. Peace out, y'all.